It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Brooklyn Cafe studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat at the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, or a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in free 888-994-4995 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. As you can tell, I'm talking a little bit low.
Why?
Because if I scream it out, it's gonna blow the building.
You're going to blow the building once everyone sees who our guests are today to blow the building.
If you are listening to my voice, first of all, thank you for listening because I think you're crazy. But second of all, we got a full house in here. We got people that I didn't even know that were coming. We got people here, I don't even know their names.
We've had people here since 9 o'clock this morning.
We got people here living here. I just found some up in the loft.
I hope not.
Vinny went up there, and Mama Ali in the house. She was sleeping up there.
We got Mama Ali in the house. We got Frank Barbado in the house. We got Steve-O, a coincidental thing.
I'm
We've
going
got-
ting, 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 ting,
We've
ting.
got Bridget Hom with us. We got a house full. We got 2 kids and 2 girls on board. We've sent shows out. We've sent things out to the radio station. We've edited. We've sent pieces out to Farrell Law Firm. We've had Fuego. We had small talk with Valerie. I even ran that board.
We were hearing
Did you
it
know that?
outside. I saw you ran the board.
I ran the board.
I heard it. Oh, look, he's back.
And who's back?
Who's fixing
And
the?
Louis is back fixing the air conditioning.
It's funny because there was a guy that came in with Louis, Vinny. The guy that came in with Louis
Was an
was
artist.
not an artist. He wasn't with Vinny. He wasn't with Louis. He was an artist standing there. We didn't know why he was here. And he slipped right out the door again. That's right.
He was really.
Really? Anyway, Carrie and Sharon, you're watching today's show. Get a piece of paper, get some pencil. A lot of stuff we're going to cover today. But I want to open up with my boy from New York. Because, you know, when you're from New York, there ain't nothing like it. I know they say we're loud and we're obnoxious and we pick our nose on the subway. I know all that. But me and this guy never did that.
What'd you do?
We used to laugh at people who did.
Ah.
So I got my brother from another mother. I got Steve-O in the house. Steve-O, how you doing?
What's up, man? It's great to be back. We
Steve-O,
did a
you
lot
brought a
more in
whole
the
party
subway,
with
by the
you.
way. But we can't talk about that.
They're adjusting the camera. You know, the funny thing about Steve-O, there you go, that's Steve-O. The funny thing about Steve-O, he tells me, I'll see you Monday. This was 3 weeks ago.
I know.
I said, what happened? He said, I didn't wake up. I'll see you Monday. I said, okay, what happened?
Yeah.
I didn't wake up. This guy must party like on Sundays.
And then you told me Steve-O's coming Monday.
Well, there was
and I
no
went,
phone
and
call.
okay.
then, and then he gave
reminder
birth.
call.
Look, he has 2 more people with him to make up for the 2 weeks.
Steve-O,
There
who'd
you
you
go.
bring with you?
I have Amit Knightley, and I got Brandon, Knightley DJ Entertainment, River Deep Entertainment. They're both DJs, but they're also, during this pandemic, we were all having a problem with unemployment, right? Let's not get into that. But anyway, I was scrolling on Facebook, and I saw a video that says, DJ helping DJs. So I clicked on it, and these 2 gentlemen were there, and they actually know the unemployment system backwards, forwards, and sideways. And they've helped thousands of people get approved for unemployment. They've been interviewed with Fox News, NBC. They've been in many interviews in Palm Beach County. They've helped a lot of people, including myself. So they're DJs, but now they have this unemployment thing, which, by the way, I do want to say, they didn't charge anyone anything. So they allowed their lives to be taken over. Amit was getting calls.
Yes, we sure did.
I mean, all day, right? All day and night. To get a hold of him was like the Pope. God would.
That's going to be hashtag
That-
not wood.
That's how you know it's live.
That's what happens. That's what happened when Steve was on the set. You got people walking in front of the camera.
The weirdest things happen when I'm on set.
Everybody's dying in there.
Like,
A bird's gonna fly
wood,
by soon.
because in the middle of
Anyway.
this, we're building a for another air
Yeah, so they
God
didn't
would.
charge anybody, and they helped so many people. So, you
That's
know,
what I thought.
in some of my appreciation, I wanted to bring them on the show and give them some of the recognition.
Now, Steve, I wanted to ask you, you did your first wedding.
Yes.
How was
Saturday
that?
night. I had to drive 4 hours to get there, but yes.
You
I
had to
did a
drive
wedding.
4 hours.
He was
All
in
of Florida is only 3 hours.
He was in Ocala, right, Steve?
Well,
you doing,
I
man?
had to go up and over. I was in Tampa, but
Tampa.
yeah, we went to Tampa, and the wedding got changed like 9 times. It went from a 200 people wedding to 50, because that's all they were allowed to have in the venue. But for what it was a great wedding. You know, the bride was happy, and that's all that really matters to us.
50 people. I was going to ask you, so that's the new normal, is a smaller wedding.
Unfortunately, yes. You know, and it's hard for people like us. You know, we're used to doing 200-300 people, easy, and now 50 is kind of like we have an empty room.
How was it, though? How was it getting back and doing your first gig?
Oh, putting those headphones on and getting the mic in front of my face. Yes, it was great. You know, it's not only my job, it's my passion. So to do what I love to do, it was great doing it.
Now, I got to ask you a question. 50 people. So if you're there, I'm assuming that you took somebody to help you, so you got 2. That means they only allow 48 people in the wedding?
Yeah, they only allowed 50 people in the building,
Minus you 2.
minus, well, I only went by myself, but minus me, and they had 3 staff members.
Wow.
So
the
that's
whole
part of the
building's
50.
50.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. If you have 12 people that are serving food and all that, you're down to nothing.
It's like Valerie said, there's only 16 people allowed in her store. Their staff is 6, which means only 10 patrons can now come into the store.
I got to tell you something. I got to ask you. You set up to do the woodwork now because they just opened up the bay door and they're doing the woodwork now while we're on the air.
Okay.
This is
Yeah,
tremendous.
there's a call coming through.
And I'm in here. So is there a problem with any of this?
They're gonna melt out. That's what's gonna happen. But anyway, so Steve-O, so you did your wedding. Are you doing more weddings now?
I have one this Saturday in Hutchinson Island. It seems like more north is opening up a little bit quicker than Palm Beach and Broward. So I do have one in Hutchinson Island on Saturday, and then I have one not until July, mid-July.
So
So-
So you're back on the horse then, right?
Back on the saddle.
Back in the saddle, back in the saddle, back on the horse.
The
If
horse,
you saw
the
what was
cow.
going on behind you.
Whatever it is, I'm on it.
You doing okay over there, Bridget?
Oh, yeah.
Joshing.
It's like a whole bunch of ghosts back there. What's going on behind me? What are you doing?
Oh, there's a
Valerie
lot
has
going
one
on
way,
here,
someone
Freddie.
walks out of the bathroom, someone else walks in the
It's
front
gonna start
door,
raining
Steve-O's
cats and
there, They got
dogs.
the guy with the wood. You talk about the Abbott. All we're missing
like we should
today
be worried.
is our dancing author, Amy Minty.
Listen, I need you to put that door in the bathroom to open in.
How would you like me to change the door
Somebody
jams?
took out, I have a pain in my left hip. They took me out.
How?
Mama Ali opened that door, full blast. I went flying.
We got to say hello to Mama Ali. She's on the other side of the theater. How you doing, Mama?
Fine, Mama. How you doing?
What you got going on, Mama Ali?
Well, I
We don't see
got
her.
Frankie B with me here, the great guy. You know, he's my right-hand man. Of course, you know we got that big Steve-O and Ozzy. Steve, I'm so glad you're back to work, baby. You got a great team, sweetheart.
That's right.
Yeah, we're
I
gonna
was so
be
happy
here
to see Mama.
talking- We're gonna be advertising our auction for our children charities. One of mine is a Color to Learn series, and we're gonna have Frank. We're gonna have Frank talking about children charities and helping us auction off all these great items we have in memories of Muhammad Ali. You see the poster here. We got there, and we got a nice Hall of Fame for Muhammad Ali, which they gave it directly to me because he had, you know, in paradise right now. So I'm the only one that can take his awards right now. But other than that, we're great. We're happy to be back. We're gonna be talking. We're gonna be having new clients. I got a new client when I come back from Chicago, God willing. I'm gonna be advertising and have my best friend, GK Realtors Group. and they're gonna be talking about finding me a house over there on the water. So, and we're gonna be talking to George, and I'm the godmother of this little baby boy. So we're gonna be talking to George next time. In the end of June, we'll have George with GK Realty Group, okay? So they're gonna be there the next one when I come back.
And Mama, I don't know if everybody knows, but the auction items are going to go toward you're the children's champion, as we know.
Yes.
And your coloring book, Color to Learn, which is a great coloring book, teaches kids morals and values, things that we need today. So, but that's going to be a great cause once we get all these items put together for
How
for the
many
auction.
items do you all have, Frank and Mama?
Oh, we've got a lot of items to auction
lot
off,
of
but
items.
some things she's going to want to keep, obviously.
Hey, you
But
know
there's-
what? Just a sneak preview. Don't get excited, Steve-O.
All right, let's see
You
it.
know I got one for you. We're gonna be.
Oh,
these are
Freddie, look at this.
Beautiful
Wow.
paintings and memories of the great and late Muhammad Ali. We're gonna be giving away.
Mama,
for the
how old was
auction.
he in that picture?
Huh?
How old was he in that picture?
He's 26.
How
26
much?
years old.
How
26
many
years old.
mementos do you have in your house?
Don't even ask. That's almost like saying how many jelly beans in a jar, okay? So there you go.
Well, listen, I'm glad you have a lot of momentums because what I want to do, we're going to make the announcement. We're going to have Mama in the ring.
Mama in the ring?
And we're going to close her up with his paraphernalia around you. You're going to bring in some fantastic guests, you know, Mayweather and people that you know in the business.
Yeah, we're gonna have Holyfield probably on the side, and we're gonna have a lot of virtual conversation with big boxers from Florida, especially from Florida right here. And Mike Tyson, we're gonna try to get him on a virtual interview. So we're gonna be doing a lot of this auctioneers. We're gonna have a home auctioneer group from Vinyl Records, which is a memorabilia shop right here in Hollywood, which I have an office in. We're gonna have Mike Frost to do a visual thing for the auction. We have a lot of auctioneers dealing with the auctions, and hope we can make a few $1 million for the children's charities. And if anybody has a children's charity, you contact the Brooklyn TV, Cafe TV, and tell them who your auctions is. Ain't that right, Dawn? Is that okay?
Yes, we're putting up Mama's booking agency right there in the door. We're like Universal Studios where we have storefronts for everybody. We've got New York Sound storefront on that door. We've got Mama Ali's booking agency on that door. And if it opens this way, Freddie, just watch your back.
As we
You
go
know,
to the
just
back-
to add in real quick, Mama. So if Rachel Levine from St. Jude is listening, call into 888-994-4995 because Mama Ali, she works with St. Jude.
Oh, yes.
So she is a big contact. We do a lot of stuff for Christmas with her.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So Rachel, if you're listening, if you're not listening live, at least if you're listening later, contact me and I'll put you in contact with Mama Ali.
Also donate to St. Jude's a Children's Hospital to help the children there at St. Jude's. We thank the late Marla Thomas and her father, which I was able to meet back in the day. Danny Thomas, a great entertainer, great comedian, and they've done so much for the world. And I just want to give tribute to Marlo and Danny Thomas for that great effort to help children all around the world with no pay, just to make sure they get comfortable and they can live much longer. Thank you so much for the St. Jude's Foundation. Yes.
All right, let's take a commercial break so we can change that mic.
All right, we're going to go to commercial break. When we come back, more with Mama Ali, Frank Barbado, raising money for the kids with some of Muhammad Ali's incredible items. We've got Steve-O in the house. They're telling me, gentlemen, that Knightley and River Deep are Ricky's role models. So I'm just saying, guys, you're their role model. So keep smiling, stay tuned. We've got Bridget home with us also. We got a lot of moving parts. Give us a call, 888-994-4995, and we'll be right back. If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would listen. It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have a platform you deserve to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 55312. That's CAFE to 55312. Or call us at 866-224-5422. Your voice can make a difference.
The way you live your life says a lot about you. The way you choose to commemorate your lifetime can say even more. It's a single event that speaks volumes. So how do you celebrate a life? Dignity Memorial providers believe that your memorial service should be as unique as you are, reflecting your personality and your passions. It should be a perfectly tailored send-off, a fitting tribute for family and friends to celebrate the person they love. We're professionals at catering to your every need, right down to the catering. In fact, no detail is too small. So when it comes time for a fitting tribute, we'll see that your final wishes are beautifully fulfilled. It's what Dignity Memorial providers are known for. And why you should rely on us to see that your life is well celebrated. The celebration of a lifetime begins here.
Welcome to your vacation staycation. And what better way to kick back than to blend up a sweet pina colada, a smooth mojito, or just a nice stiff rum and coke. If you want true relaxation and enjoyment, then you want Gubba Rum. Gubba Rum is a unique rum infusion. Gubba Silver Rum is infused with real shredded coconut, and Gubba Rum Gold is infused with real shredded vanilla bean. Both are made with certified organic ingredients. Each infused Gubba Rum is 35% ABV, 70 proof, and as we say in Boston, wicked smooth. So if you're looking for the best combination of taste, smoothness, quality, and price, your clear choice is Gubba Rum. If you want that wicked smooth taste for yourself or your vacation staycation, visit GubbaRum.com to find your closest liquor store that carries Gubba Rum Gold and Gubba Rum Silver. Gubba Rum, it's wicked smooth.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we've got the bell, Mama in the ring, coming from the other side of the studio. Ready to join us back here? Look at his face. He's like, yeah, do you have 25 things going on at once?
Do you have any idea?
I do, which is why I'm sitting here.
What you do? You tell people to come. He's gonna do this now.
That's okay.
There's gonna be noise. And then Steve was dying in there. He looks like a giant red tomato.
He can close it.
And if he gets into tomato zone, then we have to bring an ER in. I mean, he's as red as a
He
pancake.
can close it. Well, we're doing the best we can. We're trying to get everybody cooled off because we're in the Florida sun. We're in a warehouse. We're trying to put in extra air conditioning. That fan, he can move closer to him.
I have it right on
We
top
can
of
take
him.
the other fan out of the other studio.
Yes.
We can do a lot of things, but we
Vinny.
got to get the air conditioning working in here. It's 100 degrees. We're in Florida. Anyway, welcome back to our Manic Monday at the Brooklyn Cafe Show. And as my co-host will keep getting up and down, we've got Mama Ali joining us. We know Mama's mic sort of got a little lost in Mama's dress. Mama, how you doing in there?
Hey, I'm doing great.
Yeah, we're just
You
having
know
a good
what?
time here.
We're having such a good time because you know what? I have my coloring book here right there so everybody can see. So that we're gonna give the kids, and we're gonna have autographed pictures of me and Muhammad Ali, which is this is a nostalgic because it's like 1966 stuff. And we're gonna have Frank Barbado, the Nancy Sinatra's cousin. He's gonna be autographing his picture, The Voice, because he's a singer and entertainer. And he sings all the 40s music. And we're gonna auction it off to build that up for these kids. So you gotta get one of these autographed pictures from Frank Barbado, Nancy Sinatra's cousin, and an entertainer, and with me and Muhammad Ali here.
And
when is
all
the
of these
auction?
items,
Yes.
all of these items are certified items, so you don't have to worry about authenticity or anything like that. As far as some of the things that'll be auctioned off with Muhammad Ali and all of that, obviously Mama Ali has the rights to all of these things. So when she does bring them and we do auction them off, you will get that certificate of authenticity. So
Yes, can't wait to get it done. And you couldn't be better to be on a great show with John and Freddie of the Brooklyn Cafe TV. It's so great being here, and they're such a great couple to give great information, bring in great people to the surface like Steve-O and his companions and team. You got great people coming on this show. You need to stay tuned. Like we said, we're gonna have a lot of people coming in. The next big show with me on it and Frankie B would be George with the GK Realty Group. Can't wait for that guy to come on. He's handsome too. Drop dead gorgeous.
Mama, you're always surrounded by the handsome guys.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you. Look what you
Hey,
have going
I
on
like
in that
beauty.
theater.
There you
My
go.
father says always keep beauty around you.
You got it. When is the auction?
The auction is going to be sometime in July, like the
We're
1st of
working on it.
July. Yeah, I think so because
Mama, we're gonna
What?
do Christmas in July.
Christmas
Remember we
in
talked about
July.
that?
That's a great.
Steve-O, let's do Christmas in July.
Christmas in July. See,
That's a
Look,
great
I already got
idea.
my
Great
first
idea.
gift.
Yeah, absolutely.
Christmas
brought
in
that.
July.
Frank gave us this. Red wine.
Steve,
know
you
what this
think you can join us then? Oh, I'm there. Thank you.
Notice.
Okay.
And he
Yeah, I'm
calls
gonna
me
give
to
you a
remind
notice.
me.
There you
I'm gonna
go.
give you a
Okay.
notice as of now. See if you sleep through this one.
Yeah, isn't it though?
Yeah, it's getting a little warm in here. I don't know, what
This
are we
guy
building?
sleeps through everything. All right.
Awesome sauce.
I think they're
That-
building an air conditioner over
They're
there.
building a.
They're gonna build an air conditioner. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, a round of applause for the staff in here
Hey,
because
yeah.
the Brooklyn Cafe
Good
staff
job.
can't
Yeah.
Absolutely.
but they're
All the
crawling
guys
on
behind
floors,
the scenes that
Yes.
you don't get to
hanging
see.
from
I
the
feel
ceiling
the
just to make us
oh,
comfortable.
yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you
yes.
go, Valerie. I love
And
you.
because
Yeah.
you don't
We
know
got
what's
the
going on over there. It's
Flintstones,
And not just
160
because you
degrees
put a
over there.
fan there.
Fan the leaves. We got a Flintstone action. Fanning leaves over here. We got 100 people fanning leaves over here.
I want everybody in that other room to thank Dawn for putting that whole ensemble together. We thank you. When you go over there, they're gonna say, "Yeah, come here, Dawn. I'm gonna thank you."
Well, I didn't exactly pick that timing, but they'll be thanking me in a few minutes. We can close the door and let him do
No,
it
no.
that way.
I asked him to, and he looked at me and said, "No." I said, "Okay." All right, listen. Let's introduce our final leg, also our third
We
leg.
got Bridget home with us, and she walked in, and you said to her, "Here for Fuego?" She says, "No, I'm here for
No.
another show."
I was gonna put her on the set, right?
Oh yeah.
I said, "No, you're gonna sit here." I had her on the set already. I Bridget, you're gonna sit here, and she says, "Okay."
Don't worry, we'll
I says, "You ready to go?" "Okay." "Do you speak Spanish?" "No." So I said, "What the?"
I know fuego means fire. That's about it.
And she looked at me. She goes, "I'm Bridget." I said, "Hi, it's nice to meet you." She said, "I'm here for another show," and I'm trying to figure out. I said, "And what show would that be?" She said, "The Brooklyn Cafe." And who booked you? She said, "You did." I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" Now I remember the conversation.
It was you.
It was me.
It was you.
It was 100% me. And when I met Bridget, I thought she does placement, like senior placement, and I thought, well, this is great. But then
Why, are you placing me somewhere? Where am I placing me?
she does so many other amazing things that.
Yeah, but you brought her for senior
Well,
placement.
that
You're looking
was
at
how
me.
I found her.
Steve, she ain't looking at you. She's looking at me. So
But wait,
what does
Steve-O,
that mean?
she dances
I just wondered
bachata
what
and
that
salsa.
guy is doing.
Steve-O, she can be part of your whole situation over there.
Absolutely. We can talk.
Get closer, Bridget. Get closer to your mic.
We can talk and dance.
There you
100%.
go. I can hear her. Yeah.
Same talking
There you
dance.
go.
Hi. Sorry, I didn't know how close I had to get to this
You can
thing.
move it closer too if you want.
You move the mic to you.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and,
there
and you
you
move
go.
closer to the mic,
Hi. Can
and
you
then
hear
move
me
the
now?
mic back, and then move it closer to you.
Really? I can't believe I fell for that. Thanks for
Clearly.
that.
I love doing that.
Welcome to
Some
Fred's
exercises
world.
in the morning.
You're so sick.
Hey,
man.
Steve-O,
Yes, sir.
look what I got here. You remember this? Can you see it? There's so many things. This is like the busiest
He's
set
like,
of
Oh,
it's his
boys
fault.
from New
yeah.
I
York
feel
gave
like I
that
need
to
to be
Dawn.
holding
Numero
something like a
uno.
stick of some sort.
You want a stick?
I'm glad I made it through the
Give her the
move.
clapper, Freddie.
I need something. Don, you know what's so funny?
Fan participation. We've got bells too.
Right here,
This
give
is
her a bell.
Fantastic.
Oh, she has my bell.
Well,
gotta
I'm
hand
a little
clap.
late
Left
coming
the
back to
scene,
set.
and so she.
So you gotta ring that bell every time you hear something funny.
Don't think about it.
Wait, I don't hear anything.
She's a wise.
And there you have it. Tell us more about you and what you do. Everything.
Well, today and most days I wear my coaching hat. It's so funny. You have a magic wand, and what I usually ask people with my coaching is, if you could wave a magic wand and have anything that you want in the next 90 days, what would that look like?
And here I sit with a magic wand, right?
Ta-da, and here you are.
Another
So I
magic
help
wand.
people level up when it comes to their team and leadership building
Give
skills.
me another magic
Wait a
wand.
minute.
I'll take two of
They're
them.
laughing. They're asleep. I missed that whole thing.
Do I need to sing a song?
Team and leadership skills.
She says if you could wish.
She tells
Punish
her
her.
clients that if you could wave a magic wand and have anything you would like in the next 90 days, what would it be?
Yes.
And I sit here with a magic wand. She has the virtual wand, but I have my wand.
The
which
real
we
wand.
know I always have my wand because this is how we spread our magic.
Gotcha. I
all
thought that
about
was a
magic.
real question. I was going to answer.
It is a real question, as a matter of fact.
I mean, if you want to answer it, I'm
I do.
totally game for
What
that.
would you do?
I want her to sing "Wishing on a Star."
When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true.
And the fan.
Someone singing in that room.
Damn, I'm good. How you like me now?
How you like me now?
Look at Steve, like, where'd that come from?
I want 2 wands.
How you
I
like
want
me
2.
now? Hey, Steve, I just met her. I didn't know she sang.
Wait, maybe she wants to sing off with Frank now.
Hey, Frank,
Yes.
Frank, give me a little tune, Frank. Give me a, let me see, what can I think? Give me a
Summer
little
wind.
Frank tune.
Frank,
The summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. All summer long we sang a song, and then we strolled that golden sand. Ah, 2 sweethearts and the summer wind.
Woo! All right. She got
All right,
a
Freddie, it's
Summer
your
wind
turn.
coming in
She
here
got
too,
a
right
summer
over here.
wind and some hammering.
How you like me
We got
now?
working going on.
Good. We're gonna have Vegas night here. We're gonna have all the singers come out.
I always
We're
told
gonna
you,
have-
music's the way to go.
I'm gonna tell you, we talked about it. Look at it. She came out of nowhere.
Voice.
Talking about wishing on a star.
And I wave my wand, and it all comes to fruition. Do you
I'm
remember?
sorry, I interrupted you right in. I just gotta get that out because she keeps telling me that you sing and that you cure, and he sings, and everybody just like bookends.
We'll do a duet.
I think so. I think that would be fantastic.
I think that'd be great.
Frank, you can sing with Bridget.
Yes,
We
absolutely.
do a whole duet over here. Give back to the kids.
That'd be a
Add this
great
into your
duet.
auction, maybe, Mama Ali.
Yes.
There you go.
We're going to do some auctions. We're going to have all the kids tuning in. We want everybody in New York tune in to Brooklyn Cafe TV. We're going to have the whole East Coast tuning
We-
in to hear see the auction and how much money
we could
can
bid
raise
about
for
winning a song,
these kids.
Mama.
Huh?
You could bid about winning somebody, having one of them sing you a song. It's kind of cool.
I love it
I
when
did that
they
in
sing
New York
songs.
once.
Oh my God, I love when they sing those songs. And the young lady, she
did
was
that in New York. It
singing
was
somewhere
really cool.
over the rainbow. That was my favorite song ever as a kid, and I still love it. Thank you so much.
That is
And
one
you're
of my
so
all-time
beautiful.
favorites.
And we're gonna have, we have some surprises coming in the future. If I can ever get my partner to agree on something, there are these Hope Hearts, because we always wanted to do something for kids in the hospitals.
That's
and it's
right.
getting bigger and bigger and thicker and thicker. You watch. I'm going to
It's
get there.
getting thicker and thicker. I
You
know
watch.
we have our Hope Hearts, but this was something different. But you know how we've been talking about not only growing our kids network. So, Mom, I want to put your auction on our kids network because we're going to give back to kids.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
we're growing our Hispanic network. We're growing Fuego. We've got some other shows that are launching as well with Maria Acuna in our Hispanic community.
And you know
We're
what?
also growing the BYOB and the Women Empowerment and Business community. You know, we were talking this morning about finding someone to create another platform to bring women, boom, forward. How to grow a business? What do you tell me? How do we? What do you do with your coaching? How do you empower people to say, you know what, this is what I need to do. These are the steps. This is what I want, and this is how I get there.
So that's an excellent question. So the reality is there are two sides of the coin to business. It's relationships and money. People plus profit equals a successful business. And so the goal is to hold you accountable to your goals, to stretch you to achieve your dreams when it comes to business, and then for me, I get to support you right where you're at. So when I work with someone, it's really about figuring out who they're being when they're creating their business, because you really want to step into who you're being so that you can access your full potential and your full creativity. So
And how do they do that?
How does one, I got a different question. I understand where you're coming from. The way things are right now, currently, a lot of people second guess themselves. A lot of people are wondering, what am I going to do now? You know, they're not thinking about, I got this. I may have to change, I may have to this, I may have that. A lot of people are saying, who am I? What am I going to do with myself? How do I get out of this? How do you get them back on track?
well, success is all about mindset. It's about honing in to thine own self be true, like Shakespeare said. And so what I do is ask you a series of questions that will help you really discover who you are and what your gifts are. So then we can build upon that as a platform to increase your connectivity, whether that's a digital marketing company, whether it's a financial company, whether it's a law firm, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It's all about honing in on who you are, your belief system, getting over your limiting beliefs, and breaking free from those ideas and habits that don't serve you in the business world.
Yeah, but how do you do that?
How do you do that in layman's
Hon-
terms?
honestly.
Layman's terms. All right.
We
So
hear that a lot. Get rid of your limiting beliefs. All right.
Get rid of that doesn't serve you. All
All
right.
right. But how do people really, we know, okay, this doesn't serve me, but you know what? That pays the bills. This one treats me really badly, but that pays the bills, so I can do this. So there are a lot of layers of this, and it sounds really great, and it sounds great while you're coaching. And then maybe the next day we're good too, right? Maybe 48 hours, and then suddenly the weekend goes by and your kids have sucked you down the mommy trap, and you're being pulled this and laundry and groceries and dinner, and then suddenly Monday comes and you go, I gotta level back up. But I can't because I gotta talk to Bridget first, because now I totally forgot what I was supposed to do from Friday.
So what we do every session, we develop action steps based on who you want to be in your business, in your personal life, in even your health choices, because they're all connected together. If you don't have good health, you're not going to have a great, successful business. If you don't have thriving relationships, it's going to affect your business and your health. So I combine all three in your Find Your Freedom 90-day program. And then in the sessions, we come up with measurable goals, and then I hold you accountable to them. For example, I know,
Gets
we're
better.
already getting phone calls. This is fantastic.
No, this is Steve-O's office. He gets like 5 or 6 phone calls. He makes appointments on the end.
Do I have a phone call?
We got a phone call.
So the
perfect.
reality is there are certain anchors that
Maybe it's
anchor
Rachel.
you
Hey,
into these
Steve-O,
powerful
you gotta look
ideas
at the
that
camera,
you want
because you're looking
to
that way.
create.
I
Maybe
can't
it's a
hear the
loyalty
caller.
to yourself. Maybe you've been in a relationship where it was abusive, or you were with a narcissist, or something along the lines. We want to find out where you started being disloyal to yourself. It's not about the other person. It's about where in your decision making and in this journey of a relationship did you start being disloyal to yourself? Where was that decision? Where did you start cutting up yourself into pieces?
But then let me ask you. Okay, so that's great, and we're on that journey, right?
Do you
And
know
then-
how powerful that is,
You
though?
left my hand hanging there. Then all of a sudden, you become reliant on Bridget. All of
No,
a
not at
sudden.
all. I absolutely don't want that.
But people have people have a tendency of learning something and then they become dependent, and then they go, I can't do this without you. I mean, I've seen it a million times. Please tell me what to do.
100%.
And they become robotic.
No. So what I do, here's the deal. LeBron James is phenomenal, right?
Oh, yeah.
How many
Oh,
coaches
yeah.
do you, yeah, I see some LeBron fans out there.
I'm not a LeBron fan, but okay.
But you're going to get this
Thanks,
concept.
Freddie.
How many coaches do you think that man has to level up his natural talent? He's probably got a health coach, a relationship coach, a coach to teach him how to dribble properly.
Ask
I mean,
Mama Lee, she knows them. How many coaches does
how
he
many
have?
coaches does that man have?
He's got the, see, yeah, he has several. Oh, yeah.
There's several, she said.
She
Oh, he
knows
has
him.
several. Yeah.
I'm
He
sure
has
she does.
one really main one that he works with, and trust me, it's working. Whatever he's doing, it's working.
He's a good
He's the
businessman.
king. He's King James. There you go.
But he's a different type of individual. He's in the limelight. I mean, I know that they have their own issues. I get it.
Well, let me finish my thought. So the reality is, everyone has natural talent. You have natural talent.
I absolutely
You have
do.
natural talent. We all have natural talent. But when we
have
want to
natural
level
talent.
up in that natural talent and really hone in on our creativity and who we are,
There you go.
we ask someone to help us, to support us, to hold us accountable to what we want to create,
That's me for you.
to stretch us. Because left to our own devices, we sit in our old habits. You know?
That's true.
We do. We all do it. I do it too. You know? And so that's what a coach does. A coach just levels you up in your skill set so that you can be better and feel better about who you're being. So I want that's a coach. I don't want someone to stick with me. I want them to be empowered with who they're being, and then I give them small measurable goals every week, and then anchors. An anchor is something that you use to level yourself up. Maybe, you know, if you wanted to be loyal to yourself, maybe something that you love is like fresh flowers. So every time you're going to make sure you have fresh flowers in your house, and every time you see them, you're going to say this power statement of, I am going to be loyal to myself. What does that look like? I want you to look at what loyalty looks like. Start,
There you go.
Start
I
noticing
like
what
that.
loyalty looks like in people's relationships, in your friendships, in the world of large, on television, wherever that is. So you start to manifest the idea of what loyalty looks like, and then you attach it to a tangible thing, and that's called an anchor, so that you can continue to level up without me all week.
Loyalty, that's a show we've never addressed, but man, that's a show to do. That is a topic to cover. I know
is-
we've got callers as well.
That's a very scary woman. So like
Loyalty.
this one's
It's
very
not
scary.
scary with me.
No, you're a scary woman because there's no bubbles. You can't say, well, you know, because they're going to see right through you. We have a call?
Yeah, what?
As soon as we turn them over. Steve-O, you've got a friend calling to say hi.
Hello.
Who's on the line?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
How are
Want to
you?
do a shout out to Steve. This is Tiffany for Steve-O.
Tiffany,
What's up,
he's
Tiff?
right there.
I'm here.
Hey, it's Tiffany. What's up?
What's happening?
I just wanted to tell you, I watch every live feed on Facebook that you do. I enjoy it every time you do it.
Well, thank you.
And Tiffany, is he
Especially
wearing a
during-
shirt?
Thank you. Get out of my head.
Because he's always doing this
I'm
thing. He
sorry?
has no shirt in his garage.
I know.
We call him the shirtless DJ.
That's right. But he's the best one.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Tiffany, where are you calling
You're
from?
welcome. He's the best one.
Tiffany, where do you live?
I live in Lake Worth. He
Oh,
did
so
my
you're-
wedding last February, last year.
Ah, you still married?
Okay.
Yes, I am. That
She had to
lucky
think about it.
husband of
Congratulations.
mine.
She might need a coach.
Hey, Steve-O, she sang the song.
No, he's actually the best DJ I've ever known. So every time it goes live, I blast it in my house.
Oh,
And you know,
thank
he gives
Tiff.
you a 1-year wedding guarantee that if you get divorced in 1 year, he pays for the
The
wedding.
next wedding's free.
Sounds like a car wash whenever
Hey.
you get a free car wash.
And wait,
That's a
Freddie,
good
and we also
deal.
do what? Divorce parties.
Yeah.
To spread the word.
She's hilarious.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for calling
You're
in.
welcome.
Thank you for
Thank
calling.
you.
That's Steve-O's fan
Bye-bye.
club. Bye-bye. Steve-O's fan club calls in one time. This guy, every time he's on the show, he's taking appointments. He's making bookings and stuff. Remember Steve-O? He must have done like 10 bookings one time. And he's on there taking names. Yes, I'll call you Saturday. I'll meet you at Starbucks, my other office.
And you know why we're going through all this? You talk about it through creative minds. We've got Steve-O, Mama Ali, and Frank, and Bridget, and she's singing, talking about coaching. We've got a new artist that's hanging his pieces here also, by the way.
I see so many people walking in the alley. Who's the new artist?
His pieces light up, so it's going to be hanging on the walls, and they light
Oh,
up
from the Red Room.
from the Red Room.
Oh,
Yep.
my goodness gracious.
Mark Dane. So welcome, Mark Dane, to
Mark is
our
going to need a
Cafe
plug.
Gallery.
He's going to need a plug.
Well, it's a good thing Lewis is here, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, wait, how'd that happen?
They closed the bay door
He
because
closed the bay
people
door.
melted out there.
You know what? Things all work out as they do. Let's reposition some fans. Let's go to commercial break. How about that for a play in words? Fans.
Reposition the fans.
Yeah. Give us a call. 888-994-4995. More to come with our fun field. I can't even tell you who's here, but let us know. Give us a call. We'll be right back.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's A-M-P, the number 2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422.
Kids for Kids Ministry. The vision is to see children in Haiti emerge from extreme poverty into an extraordinary destiny in Christ. The problem is the orphans in Haiti lack clean water to drink and food sustainability. These children need art-integrated education, medical needs, shoes, clothes, a lunch program, and teacher salary aid. The mission is to sponsor local leaders in Haiti to support them in the care of orphans and vulnerable children. In January of 2020, Kids for Kids traveled to Haiti to visit the orphans at their home and at their school. The school has now grown to 30 children attending daily classes, but there are many things to improve upon. To help us or to donate, contact Patty Paget at Kids for Kids Ministry, 561-876-1710. That's Kids for Kids Ministry at 561-876-1710.
As the coronavirus pandemic continues to run its course, Paramount Property Maintenance is offering the community a helping hand. Introducing the COVID-19 Action Disinfecting Plan, a one-of-a-kind procedure that will effectively clean and disinfect your business or place of residence. Paramount Property Maintenance has years of experience in dealing with biological contaminants, and their methods are proven to be more reliable and more extensive than any janitorial or cleaning service in South Florida. The COVID-19 Action Procedure features the use of hospital-grade disinfectant recommended by the CDC. as well as a highly trained sanitation team that will make sure every surface in the room receives proper treatment. Contact Paramount Property Maintenance today at 305-761-8191 to make your home or workplace COVID-19 free.
Healing Moments Wellness Boutique specializes in integrating scientific and ancient therapies to relieve physical, emotional, and psychological distress. Through the power of touch, coaching, and meditation, clients experience pain relief, relaxation, healing, and detoxification. Contact Healing Moments Wellness Boutique at 561-931-2187 and experience Boca Raton's Healing Haven. Enjoy the benefits of an individualized treatment plan to help find your feelings of peace, complete balance, and wellness. Call Healing Moments today, 561-931-2187, and be rejuvenated.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Mama, we're putting an air conditioner in there for you.
Okay.
They really are.
Yes.
Oh, I was joking.
That's what they're doing. I know, it's crazy, the summer heat. I feel like, Frank, that should be a song, like instead of summer wind, it should be like summer
Yeah, we'll
heat.
change
Summer heat.
to the summer heat coming in the door.
Exactly. That's
Mama
welcome
will
to
make
South
the
Florida.
rhyme. She can make the rhyme. She made all the rhymes
right.
for Ali, so she
Yeah.
can make me a rhyming song.
And Steve-O, you and
Yeah.
these guys, these guys. It
These
was
guys,
like
he
a
wants to
show.
introduce
Yeah.
them.
Let's,
So,
well,
again, a
let's
brief
introduce
intro.
your guys.
That way.
I got Amit Nightly. Look, I'm thinking of Ali.
Thank you very much. You get
Amit
Muhammad
Nightly
Ali.
and Brandon from River Deep Entertainment. Again, they have their own individual DJ companies, but as of lately, with all the craziness with unemployment, Amit and Brandon stepped forward and started helping people online, doing all these little video clips on how to get approved for unemployment, and they've helped, again, me and so many other people, and they've been recognized with Fox News and NBC and stuff like that because they're doing out of the kindness of their hearts. They're not charging anyone anything. They're just coming out and they're doing, but they're putting in hours upon hours of work. So,
So thank you for having us on the show, guys, and it really means a lot. You know, what we've been doing is a lot of hard work. We've been going day and day night from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., just scheduling in people, going live, giving out tutorials, sharing our YouTube page, and it's been pretty hectic. But we're so glad we're helping people.
Yeah, we're out of work DJs right now. It's basically like a 9 to 5 for us, you know. Basically, the way we look at it is like we're giving back to our community. And we just opened a nonprofit, SoulFlow DJs, you know, to kind of do things. Like yesterday, we had a fight seminar over at one of the gyms in Lantana. You know, trying to teach people self-defense and stuff. Yeah, I did some boxing yesterday. It hurt.
You got to come to the next one.
You got it. I'm there, baby.
Guys,
I'm
let me
there.
ask you, what's unemployment looking like right now? Are people able to apply? Are they able to get through? What are some of the tips?
One of the biggest things on the site is people believe like somebody's actually sitting there like denying and accepting you when it's all in the computer system. Like the way the system was designed, there's a way that it kind of like blocks from you, like you putting in the proper information for you to actually get, like you had that problem, you know, for you to actually get
I missed
the
one
unemployment.
bubble.
Yeah, one bubble.
that I missed. He clicked on it and did some other things, and I got approved instantly.
Like instantly, it's instant approval. So a lot of people are out of work still. I mean, we're at over 40 million now in the US.
Wait a minute. I can't even get on the damn thing, and you're getting instant approval? How do you get on?
How do you get on?
Well, just recently, it was like, last Monday, that they started the whole, when you get into the system, you actually got to wait in line to get into your own homepage. I waited over 2 hours to get on. But once you get on, then it actually moves a little quicker this way, I think. It sucks to wait, but either way, you were going to be on for hours anyway.
You want to tell them about what the wait thing really is?
Okay, so the waiting room was designed to let 80,000 people on at a time You know, it's kind of like a virtual waiting room where you're sitting down, you're waiting to go to the doctor kind of thing. You know, like that. So it was designed to kind of slow down the traffic on the site. So it's a good thing. You know, a lot of people are getting through now. I guess the main problem people are having is just, you know, they're still having trouble like filling out the right information and stuff in order to get their benefits.
And who
I've been doing the whole
qualifies? Who's
tutorial.
able to apply and get unemployment?
Basically everyone, you know, like you can actually file on unemployment, like if you were in fear of for your life of COVID-19, you can get it just for that, you know. Like, of course you can't be working, you know, if you want to stay at home and stuff like that, but self-employed people now
I was just
get it
going to
easier.
say, it's actually working a little different than norm because we are considered gig workers, you know, self-employed. So we would never able to be approved for unemployment. I'm sorry, I keep trying to look at them.
Yeah, it's like.
But now because of the COVID, they are now accepting self-employed and gig workers like ourselves.
Okay, so I got a question for you. If I haven't been working for 3 months and I couldn't get on the stupid thing because it was busted, and I get on today, do they take care of me for the last 3 months, or does it start from today forward?
Yeah, you can actually apply for the back pay. So like if you're a new applicant after April 5th, I forgot how it works. It's like, I'm trying to think. It's like you have to apply separately for the back pay, like you did, you know? But if it's before April 5th, they actually have it in the system ready for you to go. We go ahead and claim all your weeks. And if you start back working current, you just report it to them that you're working so they stop the benefits, you know?
I think most of us are waiting for our back pay, but Freddie, just so you know, I applied on a Monday with him, and I got my money on Wednesday. Wow. It was like almost instantly.
And what do you have to do? Do you have to upload documents like the PPP, your 1099, or your
So-
1040C?
So they have those options for you to upload, but you really don't have to upload like when you're doing the application, like right away. They'll tell you if they want you to. Like they said, like the self-employed, like 1099 gig workers, it's a lot easier, you know, for you to apply and stuff. And then if they want your documents, they'll ask you for it later on. You know, as long as you get that eligible status, you'll start getting your benefits.
All right, let me ask you another question. If I'm working off the book at some joint, and I get unemployed, and I was self-working at this point.
Yeah.
No, I was like off the books.
Okay.
Can I apply and say, listen, I was self-employed and I'm not working no more because I was
Yeah.
off the books?
Yes, yes you can.
You gotta be careful how we word that.
Freddie's
on
I'm out of
air.
here.
Yeah.
The hell you have me working so
Keep
hard
getting out of
for?
your chair, someone's going to sit in it.
So even if you're unemployed, you can apply because it's no reflection on the employees that have to say, yes, she worked here or he worked here?
Yes. Yes,
You're
yes,
hearing
you
this?
can.
There's so many different things, and I think about those people that don't have 1099s and those that don't have the 1040Cs, those that are paid as a cash business, or they don't take a paycheck from their own business, but they're using a distribution. Would that qualify as well?
Yes.
Because right now, honestly, from what I understand and what I see, no one has time to look through all these applications to make sure the paperwork is there.
Of course
There's no
not.
way.
No. No
not
way.
humanly possible. So,
And
You know
another
something,
thing, like,
Steve? We
Oh,
talked
sorry.
about doing the show with them to bring this information out. Now I understand what Steve was talking because he speaks like me. I don't understand everything he says. But you're absolutely
Because you
right.
guys talk via text. And it's like, it's all good, it's
What
all
via
good. I'll
text?
see you Monday if I'm awake. I'm bringing some guys. What kind of guys? The guys. It's all good. I'll see you Monday.
He told me the guys.
Am I
said,
right, Steve-O? Was that the whole conversation?
His,
that's exactly how it went.
his
much.
finger. The problem is when you're sleeping is one thing. When your fingers fall asleep, it sort of types different.
DJ Furious in the house. He says, hey.
DJ
But the bar-
Furious, that's my boy. You know, he's
That's your
getting
boy.
married January. I'm his best man.
Oh,
Well,
he's
my,
getting
condo-
married.
my condolences.
But this is incredible.
I think we had to put. Now I understand what you're talking about, Steve. Thank you for your English. We should have done a show with them
It's a whole nother show. We
to
still
put this
can
stuff
on the 1
out.
o'clock hour.
Yeah,
We
but they
can
got to
do
go
it.
somewhere.
Oh, okay.
I like to set them up and put this. The information that he's asking
What,
me,
you just have to
people
leave?
are asking me the question.
How did you become so
No, they actually are
knowledgeable,
going to
guys?
stay, Freddie.
Huh?
They're going to stay for the next hour.
Okay.
Okay, maybe we put them in the other room.
How did you guys become so knowledgeable with all of this?
Who's on the phone?
How
Yes.
did you learn so much about unemployment?
Hello?
Something about unemployment. The garage door was closing.
Yeah, we can hear.
How did they learn so much?
How did you learn so much about unemployment?
Okay, so I mean, this system that we're on, everybody's on right now. Oh, I'm looking at the camera. Okay. The system that we're on right now was built in 2010. For how basic it is, it's a $77 million program. And I mean, back in I think it was 2012, I was on unemployment. So I knew the system already. So I was just like everybody else. My last day of work was March 17th, and my girlfriend applies. She was W-2, and she gets it right away in a week. Me, I was fighting it for 2 months, 2.5 months, and I just spent a lot of time researching the system and reading about it and learning and the different programs and stuff. So I basically went through everything by myself, until I was doing it, and then boom, it was good. And I did somebody else's, so I decided to make a video. At the time I was in Tennessee, and I made a video.
Your video is on YouTube, right?
Yeah. We have our page is SoFlo DJs for the community.
Now, the funny thing is that we have something in common. Everybody in this room lost their jobs on March 17th, 2 days before my birthday.
Oh, yeah.
We all are in the same boat. But everybody has a different opinion as to whether or not you could qualify to go. Even if you don't qualify, which to me it sounds like you qualify no matter what, they'll tell you no, correct?
Yes.
So what do you got to lose? Why are you making me work so
Just
hard?
time.
Exactly.
Mama knows.
Just
so long.
time.
Yeah.
Mama's laughing.
Yeah.
Can I share a coaching perspective on this whole COVID?
Yes,
absolutely.
Yeah, is that cool?
I'm so
So
glad I
how
was-
many people shifted in their career choices during COVID? How much time did we have to take
what's
this
that?
moment of contrast and
Oh,
decide
oh.
maybe I didn't want to do this.
I
didn't want
can't
to do
even-
what I didn't
I don't
want to
even
do
know
this
where to
job
begin.
that I was in.
I mean,
didn't
I
like
have,
what I
I
was
have
doing.
friends that have been DJing for years that are done.
They just dropped it.
They dropped.
All of a
They're
sudden, out of
we're
nowhere,
done. We're going back
selling
to
their equipment off.
Well,
Yeah,
even though
like-
DJing is my first love, and you guys know that, but Freddie, I think I told you, but I'm actually studying for my real estate license.
There you go.
So I'm halfway
Wow.
through.
There you go.
I'm gonna be, so now all the brides listening, I could do your wedding, and then I can sell you a house.
Nice.
You could do the wedding in the house.
What's better than that?
That's great.
Do the wedding in the house. Sell them the house first.
the wedding in the
Business first, Steve.
And then we could do a welcome party at the house. I mean,
We could do that show for money or for love.
Absolutely.
Well, so let me ask you another question. If you are a business owner and you've tried to apply for PPP, doesn't work. You tried the EIDL, doesn't work. Can you apply for unemployment?
Yes, you can. But
They're actually
was
two
best.
separate things. So you could get unemployment, and if you have your LLC or your sole proprietorship set up correctly, you can get the PPP or the SBA. The
can get
PPP
both?
really only matters, is only going to be given out if you have employees.
True.
I actually recently got the SBA loan for my LLC. And I'm really thankful for that because unemployment still hasn't given me the back pay. I've only gotten one check from them so far, and so they're really behind. But
And how
The
much
SBA
is
is really holding me over
unemployment?
right now.
Is it based on what you made, or is it a flat fee?
the SBA is definitely based off what you made. So far, everyone that I know that's gotten the SBA has way different price ranges and what they were given. So
And what about unemployment?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Unemployment.
What about unemployment?
Oh, unemployment. Unemployment is pretty much the same from what I've seen with everybody. Florida usually gives 125 a week, and then you get the 600.
like a minimum. So
Yeah,
like,
let's talk about that. Hold on, let's talk about that.
Wow.
Let's talk about the 600, which is more than unemployment. I know a guy,
What's the 600?
check it out. I know a guy that was making $200 a week. He's getting the 125 a week. So that's what, 4, another half is 600. And then they get the magic money. The $600. Now, how long is the $600 for?
all right, so I'll take this one.
Good question.
So just 2 days ago, they announced it was until July 31st. They just announced they moved it to December. So everybody's gonna get it out of a part of the New Heroes Act. The 600 a week going forward. The 125 now like more self-employed people are getting the 125 from the unemployment, and then 600 a week, which would be 725 a week. And then more of like the W2 people are getting like 275 a week. You know,
Whoa, wait a minute. The 600 I heard was a month. You're telling me it's a week?
Oh,
It's
it's
a
a
week.
week.
All right, I'm out of here.
It's
I'm
supposed to
sorry.
be.
Show over. Are you serious? $725 a week is more money than people were
Go
making
back to work.
with a regular job. Oh, $725 a week. 125 is 6. It's 725 a week.
Yeah. Not for
That's more money than what
Well,
people were making when they were working.
Well,
That's
not
right.
not DJs.
It's like, who wants to go back to work after that?
Freddie, I gotta leave.
You gotta leave. I'm going with you.
Is this
I'm
for
going
real?
with you. I would
Get
go
on the
home.
computer.
I'll stay at home.
They're getting
too.
it.
I'll
I know
go to
somebody
retirement
that's
and
getting
they'll
it
do
too.
that.
I know a guy who was making $400 a week.
Why
he
are you
says,
working?
working.
Did you
Why
apply
not? Did you
for it?
apply?
You haven't been approved.
All right, so
yet.
let me get this right. I can apply for back pay on the 600 plus the 125.
Yes.
Yes.
What's that going to look like for our economy
Oh
eventually?
my goodness.
What
In New
economy?
York, it's 1,000 a
Don't
week.
you know when you buy a loaf of bread, it's gonna
Moving
cost
to
you
New York.
$75? Money's gonna be useless.
I don't understand. So everyone can apply. You don't have to prove anything.
Yeah.
Well, I'll apply. and
No,
come
you
out
have
of
to prove you're
retirement.
breathing.
I know
Sounds
that.
better than playing the lottery.
You don't have to prove that you're unemployed or that your business or that you're
Oh
working
my
part time
So-
or anything.
This is
That
great.
here's the interesting thing. So they sometimes do ask you for certain documents, and you can give almost anything. Like I had one friend, he's like, I only accept Square Cash. So he sent them a screenshot of his Square. One friend sent bank statement. You can send your taxes. Like there's different ways of like showing employment. You don't like self-employment, especially like anything like a Venmo, thing will work. Anything. So I mean, I've seen them all work. They all been accepted.
Wow.
Well, just for business owners, I just want to announce, I think it's, now they have Zelle. I'm sure most of us heard of Zelle. Moving forward, first of all, those apps charge you, and they charge the client. Zelle doesn't. It's a free, and it's instant cash. It's free, and you could just show it in your bank statement. So, I mean, all my brides know, but I moved forward away from Square and everything and went to Zelle, unless, of course, they have to charge it or whatever. But Zelle is the way to go.
Yeah, Zelle's definitely a good one. Another one too is Cash App, because they give you a routing and an account number.
But you know what I found out is that when you have the separate Brinks cards or whatever, I get paid before any people in the bank get paid.
Yeah.
And I'm on Social
Oh,
Security.
nice.
It comes faster. Like I got my $1,200 on the 25th of April because it was quicker because it wasn't from the bank Zelle.
Yeah.
Zelle is still faster than getting a check, but Zelle is not as fast as getting a private debit card. Like Chime, Brinks, NetSpend, they will pay you much faster.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Wow, that's amazing.
You guys have
amazing.
left me
Oh, yeah.
speechless, gentlemen.
We're doing it the wrong way,
You
bro.
guys have actually made me cry.
We got to give them. We got to put them in the
So,
network
Freddie,
and
if you
do
need
a whole
unemployment,
piece
I
on
know
it.
a guy.
I know a guy.
I'm sure you know a guy. I'm sure you know a few guys.
Ready to go to commercial break?
Yeah, let's take a commercial break. So we
Val,
can
you
make
gonna
some-
Commercial break, but
You got it?
Steve's got a guy.
Got a guy.
There you go.
All right, hold on. We're gonna take a commercial break.
but
Guys, switch
Freddie's
some
gonna get
batteries.
some more
We'll
information.
be right back.
Stay tuned. Yes, Mama says we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Welcome to your vacation staycation. And what better way to kick back than to blend up a sweet pina colada, a smooth mojito, or just a nice stiff rum and coke? If you want true relaxation and enjoyment, then you want Gubba Rum. Gubba Rum is a unique rum infusion. Gubba Silver Rum is infused with real shredded coconut, and Gubba Rum Gold is infused with real shredded vanilla bean. Both are made with certified organic ingredients. Each infused Gubba Rum is 35% ABV, 70 proof, and as we say in Boston, wicked smooth. So if you're looking for the best combination of taste, smoothness, quality, and price, your clear choice is Gubba Rum. If you want that wicked smooth taste for yourself or your vacation staycation, visit GubbaRum.com to find your closest liquor store that carries Gubba Rum Gold and Gubba Rum Silver. Gubba Rum, it's wicked smooth.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Callaway here from the VoiceOver Connection, and I'm here to tell you that you're missing out. Everybody has a dream, something that they believe can change their life or even change the world. The difference between letting that dream slip and making it come true all depends on whether or not you can make the world believe your dream too. Here at the VoiceOver Connection, we specialize in selling dreams. Our team of well-connected and influential voices will help take your ambitions, your deepest and wildest aspirations to places that you never imagined you could reach. The time for dreaming is over. You've done enough of that already. It's time to take action. Elevate your business by giving your dream a voice. Contact us at 866-224-5422 or email us at thebrooklynCafeTV@gmail.com. Because a dream is only a dream until you decide to make it real.
The benefits of CBD are well known, but not all CBD is equal. At your CBD store, our award-winning products are made from organic industrial hemp. Your CBD store products are third-party tested for purity, and we offer a wide variety of products to meet your needs and preferences. From water solubles, topical creams, and oil drops to pet products. Visit your CBD store and let our knowledgeable staff guide you. Your CBD store.
The way you live your life says a lot about you. The way you choose to commemorate your lifetime can say even more. It's a single event that speaks volumes. So how do you celebrate a life? Dignity Memorial providers believe that your memorial service should be as unique as you are, reflecting your personality and your passions. It should be a perfectly tailored send-off, a fitting tribute for family and friends to celebrate the person they love. We're professionals at catering to your every need, right down to the catering. In fact, no detail is too small. So when it comes time for a fitting tribute, we'll see that your final wishes are beautifully fulfilled. It's what Dignity Memorial providers are known for. And why you should rely on us to see that your life is well celebrated. The celebration of a lifetime begins here.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Callaway here from the VoiceOver Connection, and I'm here to tell you that you're missing out. Everybody has a dream, something that they believe can change their life or even change the world. The difference between letting that dream slip and making it come true all depends on whether or not you can make the world believe your dream too. Here at the VoiceOver Connection, we specialize in selling dreams. Our team of well-connected and influential voices will help take your ambitions, your deepest and wildest aspirations to places that you never imagined you could reach. The time for dreaming is over. You've done enough of that already. It's time to take action. Elevate your business by giving your dream a voice. Contact us at 866-224-5422 or email us at thebrooklynCafeTV@gmail.com. Because a dream is only a dream until you decide to make it real.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Hit the bell.
My one job, right?
And we're back.
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Wow. Mama Ali and Frank, did they leave?
Yes, they're signing some stuff. We are going to have a Mama Ali auction. No, they're going. And what we're going to do is we're going to auction off some stuff that they have left behind, some pieces.
Okay.
And they're having some signature stuff put on there. And we are going to have Mama Ali in the ring. Mama Ali in the ring.
Perfect.
And we're going to set up that gate stuff that you had for Thursday nights. And we're going to put all this art around her and stuff. And she's going to bring in Mayweather and all sorts of fantastic boxes in there.
Fantastic. And then we got Steve-O. I think Steve-O left. Are the guys still here?
They're doing a show at the B Studio.
Fantastic.
It's called Apply for Unemployment Now.
What's interesting is I was just talking to Bridget, and she said she applied and got denied. Valerie applied, and she's still pending.
How did you get denied, Bridget?
I was a domestic engineer for a decade. So I think that had something to do with it. They said in 2018 I didn't work. And I mean, I don't know how that's a valid reason, but.
But you have proof that you did work.
What?
You have proof that you did work?
I have proof
Yes,
that I
you,
did
you
work.
were let go from a job.
Well, I was let go from a job. Yeah, absolutely. I was working in the home healthcare industry, and I was let go. And so it's so funny, during COVID, I had to really hone in on who I want to be during this time, because I went from having my kids in school all day, 9 to 5, and working full time with my placement agency, Bridges and Walls, and this home healthcare agency that I was working with, to I'm a stay-at-home mom with my boys who are 9, 5, and 3. And they are at home with me all day long, and I needed to figure something out. And so while I had private clients for Bridge to Freedom, I really stepped it up to make that my full focus. And it's been phenomenal.
And this all happened because of COVID. So this was a positive situation for you.
That's why I usually ask people, these are moments of contrast. Moments of contrast make us decide who we want to be and what we want to do. It's an opportunity to focus on your goals and maybe shift. Maybe what you were doing wasn't serving who you are.
That's really funny you're saying that. So you can actually say that it made you focus on what you wanted to do?
100%, absolutely.
And it had nothing to do with what you were doing before?
Well, I always wove coaching through with my placement agency, helping people find the right retirement community, is a lot of life coaching. It's an emotional experience. You really want people to feel empowered about these places are awesome. Have you ever visited an independent living facility?
Some of them are beautiful. They're beautiful.
Oh my
right?
gosh, assisted living. It's like being on a cruise ship, just standing alone somewhere.
I know. I saw one down in Plantation that I said, this is like, I'm on the SS Minnow. It was tremendous.
It is.
Now, I'm really interested in the aspect that you took a situation and you got turned down, then you turned everything around, and you feel better now than ever than even what you were doing before?
Absolutely. Because who I am is a coach. That's just who I am. I was that person that you had a friend of a friend of a friend call you and say, hey, I'm going through some stuff. They told me to call you. I was always that person. And so I really solidified that 3 years ago when I got certified in coaching, so that I could really, truly help people on a larger scale, and I developed a different tool set. So yes, it's because of the COVID days, as I call them, that I decided what I wanted to pursue in this life.
Amazing.
And what I like so much about it is, okay, you decided what you wanted to do, and we all decide a lot of things during those days, right? Especially right when you're falling asleep and you go, I got this. This is what I'm gonna do. When you wake up, I don't know, my head hurts, my kid's crying, my dog's sick. Maybe I'll do it at 11. But no, then I got to get dressed. Maybe I'll do it by 2. Next thing you know, it's dinner time. I'll do it tomorrow. And you don't. And it's that accountability. But what she said in the last hour, which I don't know if you heard, or maybe it didn't resonate with you as much as it did with me, it's, as a woman, I can only speak for women.
So far you got me?
When did we lose who we are? And I think, when did we, I don't know your exact verbiage, but when did we start losing pieces of us? And in my mind, I think we start losing pieces of us from when we're little girls, because you're told you got to be the right wife, you got to be the right mom, you got to do this for other people. Even if that's not who you are innately, somehow you become the people pleaser. And we start slowly but surely losing pieces of ourselves. Then you grow up and you realize we got to say things the right way, not to offend people. There goes another chunk. You got to take care of your kids so they're not fighting. There goes another chunk. Your spouse needs to elevate their career, and you become the stay-at-home mom, which is great. You lose another chunk until finally you're in your 40s, 50s, and you've lost all sense of who you are, but yet now you've had all the time in the world to be who you are. How do we go back and find our inner strength of who we were meant to be and recreate that?
That's a fantastic question, Dawn. Okay, so it starts with who you're being right now. Who are you being when it comes to your health choices? Who are you being when you're eating that chocolate cake? Who are you being when you're eating a salad? Who are you being when you're in this relationship? Who are you being when you're in this career? It's all about who you're being right now. And then everything else just comes from that. It all stems from your right now. because then through more time, those other pieces start to come together again. And like you said, we all have different roles, but who are you being? Your identity is what you want to focus on. So, for example, best example, I'm Bridget, and I love people. I love to know who I am. I love to salsa. I love to sing. I love to create. I love to paint. I am caring. I am kind. I am stubborn. I can be patient. I tend to, if I go for angry or depressive, I probably go for angry. These are qualities that make me who I am. I love ministry. I love, God. I love worship leading. Like, these are pieces of who I am. And then I have been a wife. I am a mother. I am a business owner. These are roles. And then you decide based on who you are, what those roles are going to look like.
But I think that the strongest message here is that you have now become who you pick to be who you are. You're not letting other people pick who you are. You're not being what other people deem you as. You're this, you're that, you're this.
That's a great awareness, and what I want to add to that, because then for yourself and your own identity, when someone says something that doesn't sit right with you, you ask yourself, is this true for me? Is this true about me? And if it's not, you let it go. But it starts with that introspective communication for yourself to figure out who you are and what's true for you.
So let me ask, speaking for myself, because I don't want to speak for nobody else. If I'm going to listen to what other people say I am, and of course, people always have opinions to make you less than what you know you are, then is it my fault for listening, or is it their fault for saying it?
What if we shift the perspective?
Okay.
What if you decide that the culture is going to always have an opinion about everything, and everyone is doing the best they can to be who they are at this very moment? So everyone's having their own experience. And aren't we always usually focused on our own experience anyway?
Absolutely.
In our minds? So you just take it as, this is who they think I am based on their experience.
Okay, but let's shift the focus one more time.
Let's do that.
Misery loves company. And sometimes people, being people, think that if they make you as miserable as they are, that they're okay. Like, that whole saying, it's okay not to be okay, as long as you join me? I added that.
Join my misery.
Join my misery. Because
Join my pity party.
There seems to be more attention among myself if I can have other people as miserable as I am. And you begin to buy into this stuff.
Well, you always have to ask yourself, what is the goal? What is the goal? What is the goal? Do you want to be more positive than be around positive people?
But are you susceptible to the fact that you want to be more positive? Everybody wants. It's like little train that should and could. Everybody wants to be successful. Are they willing to pay the price? Because success takes work.
Yeah, but that's assuming, Freddie. That's
Yes.
assuming you know what you want and you know how to get there. That's because you are a successful business owner, entrepreneur. You know who you are.
Honey, I lived in
Look
the
at his
streets.
face. Here's the
But
thing.
there are people who aren't there yet. They're just trying to get
But
the
what do you think? I
covers
was
off
born
their
out of
head.
mama's son and I came out saying I'm going to be a success? Come
They're
on,
just
man.
trying to get the blanket off their
I
head.
had more jobs than you've had dresses.
I know.
And you got a lot of dresses.
I believe that. But the reality is, what makes it different, when you want to shift a culture, you need to start introspectively first.
Okay.
You need to start with that introspective communication of deciding who you want to be. I had to address this recently because, we had a lot going on with Black Lives Matter and all of that stuff in our culture. And I wrote a post about, start with your own personal communication of who you are. Write it out. Write it out for yourself. Develop that identity, then step into the communication with your relationships. What does that look like? Are you communicating who you're being in your relationships? Then you can address the culture. And the platform that I speak from is that we are all one race, the human race, but we are many cultures. And the reason we like to be in our own culture is because it's an extension of family for us. And so when you have that perspective, how different would our country look if you started with that introspective communication, then venture into your personal relationships and then the culture at large? How different would it look?
Good question. I got something for you. Love or money? A relationship, which is more important?
Love. And I always focus on relationships, which is what I do in business coaching.
It's the relationships, right?
Because yes, there's two sides of the coin: money
There's
and
actually,
relationships.
there's three.
Oh, there's three sides
There's
of the
money,
one coin.
there's love, and then there's the truth, baby.
I love the truth.
The truth
That's
that
nice.
rolls in the
It
middle.
rolls
you
in
take
the
that
middle.
record and roll it
So you
right
pick
down.
love over money.
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
We had asked that question throughout
A book.
the week, and we asked everybody, and I had my own perspective.
Well, what's more fulfilling to you?
Money.
There you
I
go.
could buy all the love in the world because to me, love is emotional.
You can buy love.
In other words, you love me Monday, you hate me
can't in
Tuesday. You
Florida.
love me Wednesday, you can't Thursday.
Really?
But here's the deal: you're money motivated, so I would use.
I'm not
that.
money motivated.
No, but you love money, or money is the
I
highest.
like money a whole lot better. I believe more in money than I believe in love.
Do you really?
Yes,
That's
because
so
love,
simple.
You just learned that, Dawn?
she knows it. Because love to me is the most painful.
But money's not important to you either.
It isn't.
That's why I'm like.
But
really?
I got to pick the worst of two worlds.
So love isn't painful
Oh,
when you're
pain,
being
painful.
when you're being true to yourself.
It
Because
has
also,
that's half of it. The other half is the other side.
we should talk.
Because you're just happy. You're happy paying your bills and moving on.
Yeah, if I didn't have to pay a bill, I'd be even happier.
You're not looking for that cushion. You're not looking for that nest egg. You're not looking for the windfall. You're looking for happiness. At least that's what it
I
seems
did
like
all
to
that
me.
already. That never made me happy either. Millions down the toilet. But I don't care about that no more. But I laugh about the love aspect because I know that
You don't
women
like
are
that either?
romantic. Women like that picket fence and that nice wedding. I get it.
Oh, you hold on. You asked me about just the idea of love. See, I believe you can have a romance with life without just a specific relationship. You were asking me about a specific relationship in love.
Yes, relationships, love or money.
So I believe I agree with. I am still love based.
See,
But
it's a double
can't
bell.
you have a romance with life without just that one love? Because you have. It sounds like you have.
See,
a
but that's the
fulfilling
coaching
life.
you coming out because you're looking for
True.
a logical answer to an illogical world.
Well, I was talking to a friend of mine last night, and I said, does he love you? Do you love him? And she says, I love from within myself. Are you happy? I make myself happy. So she is finding happiness and love from within, not from externally.
Do you love toast?
Yes.
If you had the last
And
piece,
toes.
I love lamp.
if you had the last piece of toast or the last piece of lamb in the world, would you give it to somebody else?
Yes.
Don't be answering that fast.
I might share it.
There's no sharing. You either give it or you don't.
No, I probably.
It
Give
goes through a glass. You either give it or you don't.
So what is the point?
The
What
point,
is
the
tell me.
point is that the moment that you can give it, then you understand what love is all about. Love isn't about what you feel. Love is about what you extend.
100% love is about giving.
So the bottom line is we live in a culture. We can't even stay out of our own way. And it isn't, I'm not trying to pick on anybody in particular. I'm talking about myself. Been divorced twice. Okay, I have two beautiful boys. I've had two beautiful boys in the whole 9 yards. And I am very happy. This one's getting married soon. I want to go to the wedding. I'll sit in the back or whatever because I'm very happy for her. And I want it to be successful. Unfortunately, with everything else going around us, I'm a betting man. I'm sorry. It's just really tough nowadays. I tell my sons the same
I have to give Valerie
thing.
tons of credit as you're talking
Tons.
about her. You have some of the most spectacular self-confidence and self-esteem in a young woman or a woman in general than I have ever seen.
And that's newly anointed because when I first met you, we talked a little bit, and I was wondering, but then she did the show, and you've taken it off from there?
You really do. And
That's phenomenal.
I love that. So when we come back from a commercial break, I want to talk to Bridget about team building, leadership, because
I thought we were doing the dating game thing, the romance thing.
we can do that. Okay, we can do that. He made that up in his head. We can do that too.
Sure, whatever.
But I want to build teams within our crew and
More
different
teams?
leadership.
You like the NFL. How many teams do you want? 32?
I want them all to work together in synergy, like they've done today. And I've just sat here and I watch you.
It's funny. She does team building, right?
And I sit here.
I take them out and I make them individual building. Because in my world, only my world, you can't have a team until you know who your players are.
Well, we're going to talk about that because there's different levels of leadership. Give us
You
a
got it.
call, 888-994-4995. I don't even know what's going on out there, but the door is back open again.
He's building the
We've got a great general contractor if anyone is looking for some work done in your studio or in your home. So let us know. We can help you with that also.
He's phenomenal. This guy is the best. The best in Florida is sitting outside that room.
Yep. And we'll be right back.
I can say that honestly.
The way you live your life says a lot about you. The way you choose to commemorate your lifetime can say even more. It's a single event that speaks volumes. So how do you celebrate a life? Dignity Memorial providers believe that your memorial service should be as unique as you are, reflecting your personality and your passions. It should be a perfectly tailored send-off, a fitting tribute for family and friends to celebrate the person they love. We're professionals at catering to your every need, right down to the catering. In fact, no detail is too small. So when it comes time for a fitting tribute, we'll see that your final wishes are beautifully fulfilled. It's what Dignity Memorial providers are known for. And why you should rely on us to see that your life is well celebrated. The celebration of a lifetime begins here.
Dutch Designs and Events is a unique business providing an extensive range of beautiful floral arrangements. They have the power to bring your event or special occasion to life. Dutch Designs are available for any event or to open your business with a smile. All flowers are grown with organic compounds that enhance their fragrance and beauty. Call Dutch Designs at 561-419-8126 or visit their website at DutchDesignsEventPlanning.com. Call Dutch Designs at 561-419-8126.
Healing Moments Wellness Boutique specializes in integrating scientific and ancient therapies to relieve physical, emotional, and psychological distress. Through the power of touch, coaching, and meditation, clients experience pain relief, relaxation, healing, and detoxification. Contact Healing Moments Wellness Boutique at 561-931-2187 and experience Boca Raton's Healing Haven. Enjoy the benefits of an individualized treatment plan to help find your feelings of peace, complete balance, and wellness. Call Healing Moments today, 561-931-2187, and be rejuvenated.
If you have a business you want to share, ideas you want to be heard, and events you want to be known, then amp them up on Amp It Up, our new online radio station. We want your voice to be heard, so spread the word on Amp It Up. Contact us at 866-224-5422 for more information. Let's amp it up.
Sexy, seductive, and beautiful. Looking for a professional and talented photographer? Danielle Boujon specializes in capturing flirtatious and tasteful images for yourself or your partner. Located in South Florida, Danielle really knows how to bring out your inner beauty on a shoot. Visit her website at www.daniellebuljan.com or call her at 561-305-2241 to capture your most desirable moments.
Welcome to your vacation staycation. And what better way to kick back than to blend up a sweet pina colada, a smooth mojito, or just a nice stiff rum and coke. If you want true relaxation and enjoyment, then you want Gubba Rum. Gubba Rum is a unique rum infusion. Gubba Silver Rum is infused with real shredded coconut, and Gubba Rum Gold is infused with real shredded vanilla bean. Both are made with certified organic ingredients. Each infused Gubba Rum is 35% ABV, 70 proof, and as we say in Boston, wicked smooth. So if you're looking for the best combination of taste, smoothness, quality, and price, your clear choice is Gubba Rum. If you want that wicked smooth taste for yourself or your vacation, staycation, visit GubbaRum.com to find your closest liquor store that carries Gubba Rum Gold and Gubba Rum Silver. Gubba Rum, it's wicked smooth.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back.
Now you ready? You don't even know which way you want to talk to Bridget, do you?
Why?
Every which
speaking
way.
English?
Every
What's wrong with my English? No good?
Your English is good.
So what do you want to
Because
speak?
we go relationships and you want to talk about love, and then you go, no, wait, let's talk about spirituality and
No,
theology.
let's stick with the love part, because the spirituality we'll do later.
You'll do that separately.
Yeah.
What
That's
love
another
part?
show?
Yeah, another show.
Wait,
Hold on, I have to alcohol me.
we've got a new intern with us. We've got Lenny, so welcome, Lenny. And I think,
Lenny's not new.
well, he came once. He came once. We got closed down.
Is that why I don't remember who you are?
He came, yes.
I know Bridget more than I know him.
He came once about a week before we shut down. And
St. Patrick's Day.
And they kept saying, can we come back? Can we? And I kept saying, no, no, no. And then Freddie said, Leonard's coming. I went, okay, I guess you spoke to him.
I said yes, because I need all hands on deck. Now, he's a lot taller than I remember.
Well, I think you called him. You had a name.
You called me NBA.
Maybe
That's
NBA,
my
there you
nickname. I
go.
appreciate that compliment. I'm not that tall. 6'2".
NBA.
NBA, that's NBA.
And there
Like
you have
LeBron
it.
James.
Hey, we're back to that again. Well, you could pick at a scab. So how you doing, NBA?
I'm healthy. I'm beat this so far, and no COVID symptoms or anything.
You've been staying home?
Yeah, staying home and working on tax returns of my dad's business, and
The boss needs you.
exercising and playing tennis and things like that.
I got to go
The
that way.
boss needs you.
Exit stage right. I'll be right back.
Welcome to our Evolving
Thank you.
Set. So welcome back.
Thanks a lot. It's great. It's very busy today. It's great to see so many people work.
You know,
like a
and
real-
if I had told Freddie, I woke up this morning thinking I don't know who our guests are, but I knew we had a few people. I didn't realize we had the amount that we have. But what I love is that we're able to keep going and growing and recreate and keep pushing, because that's what we do.
Great, yeah.
That's exactly what we do. So thank you with the artists. We've got new artists here. We've got Amy Reshevsky is the entire wall of the New Dawn Theater. We've got new artists. Mark Dane is hanging up some lighted pieces. And I think Lenore, remember Lenore from the Red Room, Teddy, with the puzzle pieces? I think she's coming in. Deborah Rader was here. Amy is running around with some other pieces. We sold the first butterfly, so that went out. So we moved things and we sold a piece on day one. We were there here with us Friday, so we keep going.
That's awesome.
But we've got such a big crew here, Bridget. It's a team. It's one huge cohesive team, but yet under the umbrella, there need to be smaller teams.
Absolutely. And so it's really important to have excellent communication and authentic communication. So as a leader, like you are, Don, Freddie too,
Wherever he might be.
He's probably out there leading a team somewhere, you know?
He is.
So the reality is you have to focus on what the mission is, what are the goals, and then tell your team exactly what you want from them. And then you want their feedback, because that empowers them.
Yes.
You know, you really want to create that synergy and that loyalty between the two of you. So it's really important to just know who they are and what they want to do when they're here and what their giftings are. And then you want to level that up for them.
And what's the fine line between teamwork and micromanaging? I hate micromanage. I didn't like it when I was micromanaged, even when I would volunteer. When I was raising my kids and another PTA mom would micromanage me, it went like, I don't like it. But when you're trying to get things accomplished at different levels, how do you delegate? How do you expect, but yet not hover and micromanage? Because you don't want to you want them to think as well, right? We're here with many interns. We want them to learn from this experience.
Absolutely. So, like you already know some of your team members, you know what their skill set is. and you feel good about what they're capable of doing, right? So when you know your team's skill set and their gifting, then you put them in the right role. Do you feel confident in what they're doing and you're able to delegate to them, correct?
Yes.
So the most important part is knowledge. It's knowing who your team is and what they're capable of so that you can delegate efficiently, and then you can feel really empowered about they're going to do the job that you want them to, because that's who they are.
You do you delegate? I think she's going for a job interview, is what she said.
She's going to a job interview, yeah, at a restaurant.
Nice.
I love to delegate because delegating means...
We're talking about delegating over micromanaging.
Well, no, I don't want to micromanage. You want to delegate because, you know, the best ideas is the way to go upwards in business is by having different ideas of people and sort of putting that together and going in that direction. We got 10 guys, 10 interns that come in here, and everybody has a different idea of how to do it. Your job is to put the best player in the best position.
I need a
100%.
mirror right there because as they wave to Valerie and Teddy, unless I know what they were wearing, I have no idea who just walked past me.
That's Dina.
Dina, okay.
That's Dina. You got Dina in here. You got Amy in here. But it's important. When I was coaching, everybody wants to be the quarterback. Everybody wants to be the pitcher. Maybe 1 out of 10 can do it. And then that one has to be able to carry the plays and everything else. So you got to put your players in the best position to be successful. Because if they're not successful, they don't fail. The coach fails.
There are so many things that we can talk about with Bridget. I'm not even going to tell you how young she is because forget it. That's a whole
Well, she
nother
has 3 kids, so I'm
conversation.
going to say 32.
We'll go with that. 32 works.
Pretty darn close.
33?
What this woman has accomplished in this is unbelievable. The amount
How many
of
books
things
you
that you've
written?
done.
What?
How many books have you written?
That are published or unpublished?
Okay, let's start with the published ones first.
No, I don't. I mean, I don't have any books published as of yet.
And how many have you not published?
Oh my gosh, I think I've started 5, maybe.
Are you a Leo?
No, I'm a Virgo. Are you a Virgo?
No.
What are you?
An Aries.
Oh, I love Aries. That's so
I don't
funny.
even know what an Aries is. Isn't that like a deer or something?
Yeah.
Aries is the god of war.
Really?
Yeah, in Greek mythology.
I never heard of that.
Yeah.
That would be you.
That would be me.
I think you're Greek and I think you're Warish.
You're Grecian
Scary.
god.
How you doing, Deborah?
Hi, Deborah.
We haven't seen you in a long time. Welcome. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I'm
You're
really
taller,
glad you're here.
Deborah. Or your hair is taller. You're
Everyone's
taller.
getting taller here. It must be a thing. You can catch
It's
that?
in Florida. All the women are tall.
I'm only 5'1".
Yeah, me too. Right, I took off my shoes and you were like, holy smoke. I know.
It's a Florida
Stick around
thing.
here, you grow.
But there's a lot of things. I talked to Bridget about the women empowerment piece we're doing. We've talked about, I was talking to Dawn DeBook today about, she was only hoping this time of quietness we had for 3 months, if people actually really believe more and had faith in God, spirit, the universe, whatever. And then it goes back to your question of, can you ask an atheist to say a blessing at Thanksgiving?
No, that wasn't a question. It's what I did. I asked an atheist to say the blessing at Thanksgiving.
That's fantastic.
And at Christmas, they gave him Christmas gifts, and he says, "Isn't that ironic?" I says, "No."
Well, it's so funny. I used to work in ministry, and I just, the people who joined my ministry, I just said, come as you are, and all are welcome. Because who am I to define who you are? And I'll
Nobody.
just tell you what we're doing. This is a setup. We're going to do faith, fun, fellowship, and food, all fostered under the Christian Catholic umbrella. Or
A lot of
whatever.
F's, but yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like the F word. The F words, apparently.
I love the F word.
Can we edit that out?
we can add Friday
Fun
to that too.
Fridays.
With Freddie.
With Freddie. There you go, Freddie. I like Freddie.
The 5 fingers of freaking death.
But you want to gift people the opportunities to step into who they can become, or opportunities to grow, or
The
shift if
reason
they want.
the reason I did that was because I don't care if you're an atheist or not. It makes no difference. I look at the person. You know, we're all on God's time, and eventually He's going to catch up to you. But that's my belief. I ask that because sometimes in that mindset, you don't want to do anything that has to do with God. And that says you're blessing the table. I'm not asking you to bring God. I says, thank you for the food we're going to eat. Thank you for being together. You see, I reversed it. I said, I didn't ask you all that. You getting complicated on me. You're the one that's taking this conversation the different way. And they looked at me. That's why my family thinks I'm a little, a couple of French fries short of a Happy Meal. But I took it in the opposite direction.
And it's all about communication. Everything you do is how you communicate it and who you're being when you communicate it. Everything. Freddie understands that.
It is about how you. What are you doing?
What is that?
That's for the Airbiotic Man. What are you going to do with it?
I was going to put it in my hands.
Here.
But the nice thing about all of that stuff is it doesn't matter what Freddie knows. Freddie just lets you go and let you go. My grandfather, when I was 12, died in my arms. He was an atheist. And he told me to ask God to say he was sorry. And I said, what are you talking about, Grandpa? He says, tell him that I didn't believe in him, but I hope he forgives me. That's all I needed to hear. Doesn't matter what anybody tells me. I was there. I held him, not my mother, not my father, me. And that will live with me forever. So you want to be an atheist, you want to believe in God, you want to believe in Christ, you don't want to believe, you don't want to believe. You don't want to believe, that's okay too. Just don't change you. And don't let anybody else change you. Believe in who you are.
Well, that goes back to when did you change? Not that you changed you, when did you lose you? When did you lose those pieces of who you are? But I love the fact that we can actually get them back.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I typically do like free discovery sessions with people so that I can get to know who they are and who they're being in this moment, and then kind of shift at least one of their limiting beliefs. Because we all have limiting beliefs that don't serve us, that have shifted us into being that, mom who hates her life, or that entrepreneur who just can't move forward, or, the person who wants to lose that stubborn weight. We all have limiting beliefs that don't serve us. So in that discovery session, I get to hear a little bit of who you are and then shift your limiting belief. I have, there's an example that I had this one person who had all these failed relationships, so to speak, could not keep a relationship up, just 10 failed relationships. And then what I realized was, I said, no, you have one very successful relationship for all these years. You are completely loyal and committed to this person called fear. And when you're trying to have other relationships, you've been cheating on fear. And I said, so that's what manifested out of that relationship, that this person was super successful with their relationship, but it was with the wrong idea, which manifested into their reality. So that's just one example in a discovery session that I experienced,
The most consistent form of anything in life is?
Inconsistency.
And the sooner you get hip to that notion, the quicker you get through the game. It's okay to be inconsistent. It's okay not to be married. It's okay, to do things, but do it consistently. I don't mean to be a bad guy consistently, because that's hurting others. It's, over that fine line. I'm talking about yourself, If you want to be down on yourself, okay. If you want to walk around successful and put your nose up in the air and help nobody, okay.
It sounds like you're describing to thine own self be true.
I don't even know what that means, but okay.
To be true to yourself and who you are.
Absolutely, but can you do it? Can you do it at a consistent rate?
Well, it starts with small, measurable goals, and it starts with breaking up with fear, breaking up with those habits that don't serve you, breaking up with those beliefs.
How do you separate yourself from, depending on how old you are, 58, 46, 97, whatever, how do you separate from that has always been with you, and fear has always been there? Ask people, when you took a test at school, were you afraid? That play in front of people, thousands of more fear. Getting married, more fear. How do I pay the bills? More fear. How do I go home to the same person in covert and stay in that consistent for 6 months? All that fear.
Freddie, I'm going to tell you right now. Are you ready?
Tell me.
You call me and you do the 90-day Find Your Freedom program so you could break free from that fear, and that we could work one-on-one so that we could separate you from those limiting beliefs that don't serve you. That's how.
That's pretty good. She's very confident.
And she's young, and that's why this generation, same as millennials. Are you a millennial?
No, I'm 34. So I think I'm
Oh,
a
almost hit
little
it.
older than millennial.
I don't know, but somewhere in that generation of you and I being old, and that's why I asked Teddy, did she as
Excuse me?
you and I are old, they're young. Yeah.
Excuse me? You seem to be in love with that OLD word
You
the
don't
last
like that
2
word
weeks.
so
I can't. What's old?
Your old
experience
school success.
that I know how not to put my finger in a light socket, and everybody else does
And
it.
go, ow.
That makes me old. I'd rather be old.
Experienced. You're experienced.
It's like fine wine. It's more
We're
expensive than.
seasoned.
Seasoned. That sounds even worse than old.
First of all, if I look like her, I would think there's something wrong with me for saying that, because she looks like she's in her 30s or 40s, right?
She does look pretty fantastic.
Do you know how old she is? I'm not going to tell you, but do you know?
Yeah, I think she had mentioned it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
We seasoned. That's all it is.
No, we ain't no season. We experience. Season is like a piece of meat that you put on the grill.
But if you look where everyone is right now, and the information we got on the unemployment is amazing.
They're still in there, by the way.
Talking about unemployment?
They're doing a show, which is what I talked to you, that we do different shows, we produce different shows, just like what you're doing as a coach. What makes you different from all the other coaches?
Yeah, why do we call you?
That's a great question.
That's a great question.
So I believe that there's a coach for everyone. And what I tell, most of the people that I get to work with is that, especially if they're business owners, you only want to work with the clients that you feel that you can empower. It's all about when I get to work with someone or get to talk with someone and they say, hey, Bridget, I want to know what this is like. What's a discovery session like? What am I going to learn? What's this program of yours? I say, by the end of your 45-minute discovery session, I'm going to know if you're a good fit for me, and you're going to know if hold on, say that again. Let me try that again. I'm going to know if you're a good fit for me, and you're going to know if I'm a good fit for you, so that there's no pressure.
So this isn't one size fits all.
No, absolutely not. It's people who want to level up in their team and leadership building skills, their relationships, their health choices, people in the recovery world who are trying to discern what's the next part of my journey going to look like.
Do you coach men and women or just women?
Yes, absolutely.
What is the percentage of turndowns that you have?
I don't feel like I have any turndowns.
Have you ever told somebody we're not a good fit?
Yes, I have.
How many of those, percentage-wise? 1%, 2%?
It's honestly, it's pretty low. I've got like 100% rate of, it have to be 99% because there's that 1% success rate of helping people uncover their limiting beliefs and deciding where they want to go forward and giving them action steps. That's my gifting.
So you've never met anybody who you would say, I can't help you until you help yourself or anything like that, and just walk away, it's not going to work?
I said there's 1%.
Oh, just 1%? Okay.
I said there's like 1%.
Okay,
yeah.
very good.
And you can help people level up a business if they want to start a business, grow their business.
And I say since I'm a certified life coach, I say team and leadership building skills. So if you're looking for someone who wants to grow, if you want to grow your leadership skill set and what that looks like in your new business venture, 100%. If you need to grow a team and you want to develop a strategy for that, I'm your girl, 100%.
Now, I got a question. Somebody wrote in here, if you got a successful couple, husband and wife, that's what I'm assuming, and the problem here stems from everybody wants to be successful, just not too successful, there's an old saying. And sometimes in that kind of situation, can you help people sort of understand one another to make it a better environment?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's all about synergy and communication and connectivity. So whatever, as long as I can hear who you're being and you're able to figure that out with me, then there are no partnerships, no teams that you can't cultivate that culture of service that you really want to create.
And you've always been like this?
I've always been a Bridget, yes.
She's a Bridget, a bridge.
I'm a Bridget, bridge
connector.
You say I had a lot of jobs.
I know. That's why I didn't. I'm glad you're here, and I'm
She's
glad
like
you came with
Batwoman.
all our chaos, because there was no way to even pinpoint what she did, and it's still the
What
amount of things she
chaos?
does. But we had a lot of things going
It
on.
wasn't chaos. That was all control.
It was controlled leadership.
You know how you could tell this? You know how you could tell this? There was chaos here today.
Because I'm sitting here.
A, B, and C. They're in here, and they locked the door when chaos.
Do you know I even produced her show? I even ran the board on that one so Teddy could finish up some other elements that we needed to do. It was truly a team effort.
But chaos is part of calming the seas. You got to walk into
Actually,
the
it
ocean.
wasn't chaos. It was calm.
No,
We
there
just
was a
happened-
lot of chaos out there. And I got to tell you, you and that little fan you bought me, you're going to have a little chit chat.
I can take it back.
You can't take it back. Now we need it for the other thing. I'll show you how it's going to work out. He did a
Okay.
beautiful job on the
He
thing.
always does.
He does.
He
But,
always does. But I figured that was better than nothing, and you know, things just happen.
It's funny because Dawn said to me, we don't have any guests today.
No.
I woke up this morning wondering who we had coming on.
I didn't even know she was working today. She says, yeah, I changed it to tomorrow.
She's working tomorrow.
Well,
I know.
nobody told me. Nobody told me Bridget was coming.
Yeah, I forgot.
Steve didn't tell me he had 2 guys with him.
It's all about communication.
There is none.
We
No, I don't want to schedule. I'd rather be surprised. This is a good surprise.
It's
I'd
a
rather
good-
be
right?
surprised. Yeah, I
How do
kind of
people
like
get
that.
in touch with you?
Well, they can actually just call me. 561-676-1321. I would love to meet whoever's out there and see how we can help you level up.
And chat. And
Yes.
from many ages, because I think she probably resonates with your age group and she resonates with business owners and many things.
Well, she's right in the middle of everything, and she's a mom. She has children. She understands that side of it because a lot of people that come to you, they got issues right now. What do you do with the kids? How can you work when your kids are around you?
Your kids are home right now, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, my middle son, James, has definitely walked in naked on a Zoom call with me. 100%. And I just act,
But
you know,
he's only 5, right?
He's only 5,
Okay.
you know, so
We
that
just gotta
works. And
clarify
I just
that.
said, hi, you know, this is James. James walked in. Say hello, James. James, go put some pants on. That's how it goes. You know, we have to just stay authentic. And, you know, during this Zoom addicted world right now that we're in, you have to stay authentic, and that's the beauty. We're exposing our humanity with our jobs right now. We're bringing people into our homes.
How old is James?
James is 5.
Okay, he gets away with it. If you were 15, 25, if you're 55, you got a
If
problem.
I have a 15-year-old son walking around naked, we're gonna have
You
a
have a
talk.
problem.
He's
Your
gonna
5
need a
and
coach.
3-year-old get away with it. You're 9? I'm not so sure. He's on that borderline, right?
He's like, Mom, can you fix my iPad? I'm like, James, I'll talk to you in a second. Thank you so much.
But there's a lot of things, a lot of
There
stuff
is.
going on here. There's so much more to do with Bridget. I want to bring Bridget into the BYOB, into the building platforms, and
We're going to have to change the name to BYOB.
Okay.
Everybody thinks it's bring your own booze.
well, that's what I wanted them to think.
Is that what you want? It's build your own business.
I wanted them to fill it in any which way they wanted to.
And then this is not chaos. This is tranquility.
BYOB?
Yeah.
But it's catchy. It makes people think about what it is, right? It's not just telling people what it is. It's about creating what it can be to you.
Exactly.
Is why I like that name. But we can change it.
No, I like it. I'm just telling you what other people were asking me. What kind of booze should I bring? Maybe they bring a bottle of wine with
That
them.
works too.
And then they'll ask the question, what does that mean?
What is BYOB? It can be anything about your business, your brand, how you bring it.
You know, it's interesting because if you bring a dark wine as opposed to a light wine, there's something psychologically that it says about you. Same thing with flowers. If you give red roses as opposed to yellow or another color, there's a significance to all of that.
We had the florist in here today also. She's bringing more flowers tomorrow.
She's actually going to do Mondays on Fuego now. She liked it so much, she's going to participate.
I love that.
Fuego.
And it's funny because they're Portuguese speaking a little Spanish. So they're thinking about now doing a Portuguese show, which I always wanted to do.
You speak Portuguese too?
No.
You speak Spanish though?
I speak a little
Un
Spanish.
chipito,
Yeah, un poquito.
un poquito. So is Dawn. You know that she has a minor in Spanish? She understands everything in Spanish.
You play the piano?
No, I don't play any instrument.
She does all the other stuff.
Does anybody here play the piano?
Teddy.
You do.
We got you on Week in Review, by the way. Did you see?
They
I'll put you in playing.
Oh, you didn't see? You got about 700 hits. They kept saying that she got to hit another note.
Freddie, say hi to Super John.
Super John is on there. Hey, Panchano, where you been?
I know.
You know, come on down and say hello and come and have a cup of coffee with me.
See how he's doing,
Super
right?
John,
One of
yeah.
our OG Super John. We've got The Reinvented Life coming to you at 2:30. You and I are being interviewed by Pamela Chanel David. I know.
Really?
You got 30 minutes to recoup.
I got another show going on in there.
Well, good. Then you've got until
I
like
got
2:27.
elements.
She's interviewing us, and I'm not quite sure what it's about, but we're going to find out. Maybe it's
If I
about
put a hat
leveling
on
up.
this one, could she do it for me?
She rings your bell pretty well.
Very possibly.
She rings the bell.
But tell us again, Bridget, how people get in touch with you for coaching.
Sure. Just reach out, text me, or call me at 561-676-1321, or email me at bridget.hom@gmail.com. Happy to connect with you.
How did you meet Bridget?
Social media. And
What-
I got to tell you, just one phone call, she was.
But hold on,
like
hold on,
this.
hold on. So you say, I want you to come on the show. What was your opening line? What's your line? No, you.
I don't know what my
I will
opening
tell
line.
you what she said. She reached out to me on Facebook Messenger and she said, amazing bio. We have this show called the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Would you be interested in doing a segment with us?
Damn, I gotta use that. Amazing bio.
She
Her
complimented
bio on
me.
social media is pretty much what you talked about here. There was no way to even pinpoint, I love that you do this, because you have so much on there that it's so much of what we do. You know, like those fillers, you know, you put a plug there and a plug there. Like she's got women empowerment, she's got coaching, you're a mom, you're an entrepreneur, you got the kids. I mean, you name it. Plus, you've got the creative side, and you have to kind of be in a creative space to even come into this space.
You see, I can't get away with this stuff. So I go, happy Sunday, good Sunday, whatever. How would you like to be on the Brooklyn Cafe TV show, talk about your business? And they'll say, tell me more.
And you say, talk to my partner, Dawn.
I says, I'll give you my partner, Dawn, because everybody comes in here and says, that was kind of creepy.
But there was no way to even wrap my head around what you did, so I'm glad you're here, because we got a lot more to do.
Me too.
All right,
Thank
contact Bridget for any help you need in a variety of things. I can't even tell you what, but she will bridge you to what you need to get done next.
That's right. Sometimes you gotta walk across
I like that.
walk across that invisible bridge to get to the other side and watch what happens.
Bridge to freedom. Have a great afternoon, everyone. Stay tuned. We've got The Reinvented Life, hosted by Pamela Chanel David at 2:30 on the AMP Media Network on The Reinvented Life, and we are being interviewed, followed by Kids in Capes is tonight at 7:30, and I don't know what else we got cooking, but I'm sure there's a lot.
I got Trilogy on tonight.
Okay. You do?
I think so.
Have a great afternoon, everyone. Be kind to each other. Smile, communicate. We'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. drive time.
And as always, don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. Well, see you next time.
In the cold and sleepless nights, I wait for you to bring me back to life. In my electric eyes, it doesn't mean that time can thicken every single breath. I want to unfreeze my heart and fly away. That's why I wanna save her. Your moons and craters. Open up my eyes, waterfalls of ice, sweeping me away like an avalanche. Helpless as I fall, the words can't say it all, sweeping me away like an avalanche, like an avalanche. I listen for a sound, waiting deep inside my maze of sweeping thrills and colors, just a ray of light.